What's up everybody, it's your boy Collins Odhiambo and welcome to my channel. Now today we're going to be focusing on a ball handling workout session, especially when you don't have so much time, maybe like 45 minutes to 1 hour. This is what was happening here. I didn't have so much time, so I just had this plan to do some workouts that will be helpful, that will help me continue growing on my ball handling, and I think you can do the same for yourself. So the first drill that I'm doing right now is 2 ball 2 pound dribble, okay, and I'm doing them at the same time. I'm pounding the ball at the same time, okay, and all the dribbles I'm doing is I'm actually doing them on a stationary place and then I'm moving, okay. So this one that I'm doing right now is I'm just alternating the pounds. I get to the half line, I count like up to 30, you lose the ball when you're working out, and then I do the same thing going backwards, okay. So this is a good workout session, especially when you don't have so much time. This was early in the morning, I had like 1 hour only to train, okay. The next one that I'm doing, I'm using some cones. Now for this drill, I call it M's, okay. You can give it any name that you want because it's like I'm doing an M, okay. And what I'm doing is I'm pounding the ball over 2 cones and then I'm doing a crossover, okay. So it's like an M crossover, that's how I call it, or you can call it M's crossover, understand? So I do the same for my right hand and my left hand, and that is basically what I'm doing. This is all about being creative and finding ways to grow your ball handling abilities, understand? Ball handling abilities, not just dribbling but ball handling, okay. Again, you lose the ball, just pick it up and continue working. Yes, and I think I was counting up to like 30 or yeah, I think I was counting up to 30. Now I'm doing the same thing M's, but now what I'm doing is I'm going behind the back. I'm doing that M, okay, and I'm going behind the back. I have my base, I have a wide base, and I'm making sure that I'm controlling the ball and the ball is not controlling me. Maybe something that I would have done better is reduce the upper body movement just a little bit, yeah, so that there's more work on the hands, but all the same it's progress, and we're moving forward. So these are things you can do, very simple. This is something that I created myself. I didn't see that anywhere, I just created for myself, understand? Now I'm doing the same thing going in there on the right side, okay. So these are things you can just create. Like if you just talk about maybe a crossover, we can create like 50 or even 100 drills out of just a crossover. You just combine them, understand? And just combine them, have fun, find ways of challenging yourself, you understand? And it's good also to do them on a stationary place first of all, and then you start moving. Okay, I'm still on the M's, but now what I'm doing right now is I'm doing the M and then I'm going to a reverse between the legs, understand? Remember, you lose the ball, even the best of the best will lose the ball when they are doing their ball handling, but it's all about making progress and correcting and adjusting so that you continuously keep on growing. Okay, so I was counting up to 30, so it's like 30, maybe like 30 seconds each drill, you understand? Something like that, or even less because of the time that I have. But if you have more time, you can do all these drills 1 minute, you understand? Or even 45 seconds, you rest like 15 minutes, you're going to the next drill, you understand? You'll get tired, but you'll improve so much. Remember, and on the court alone, keep working on your game, because the skills that you get will be yours alone. So keep on working. Okay, right now what I'm doing, one of my favorite ball handling drills is a cross between the leg, or you can call it like a killer crossover. I knew that from Hardaway, understand? We used to play for the Heat back in the day. So I'm just doing that. I'm keeping a wide base of my feet. As you will note, I'm just sliding on the floor. I'm not like stepping, I'm not like having one step in front and then the next one follows, understand? It's like I'm just skimming the floor, you understand? This is a learned from Phil Hardy. Yes, maintaining a wide base. Okay, now what I'm doing here right now is and in and out into a killer crossover. You understand? That's what I'm doing right now. And because of time again, I was just going out to the half court and coming back. In and out, cross. 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 As you'll realize, there's less upper body movement. Minimal upper body movement. Okay. On to the next drill. By the way, if you're getting value, if you are enjoying these workout sessions, please subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers as we continue growing. Yes, sir. So right now what I'm doing is what they call a glide, a lateral glide. But now what I'm doing is a reverse between the leg lateral glide. Now these glides, again, you can be creative. You can do this with combinations and everything, a crossover, a between the legs. Kevin Durant really likes this, even Trae Young. You understand? Because what happens is, as a defender is in front of you and you're gliding, just imagine there's a box in between the defender's feet. Now the more the defender is in that box, the more comfortable they are and the more easy it is for them to guard you. So it's your job to keep them moving, keep them guessing, and this is one of the best ways to keep them moving, to create an angle for you now to be able to attack. Okay, so I think the next one that I did was now the crossover, if I'm not wrong. Let me just see. Yes, exactly. Okay, so you can do the same for between the legs. As I said, right now I'm doing for crossover. Okay, same thing, lateral glide. As you will notice, my footwork is like let me just go back and see, just a minute. Let's see. Come back. Focus, man. Arudi zoezi bana. Okay, so as you see, look at my footwork. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. See, look at how I'm switching my feet. That is really key. Understand? Switch your feet, get back to your balance, and you see, when you have that back foot there, it is easier for you to attack or even to stop and take that shot. You understand? So right now I'm going to use cones. Yes, I have to shout out. I saw a friend of mine, so I was just saying hi. Even when I'm working out, we must give out shout outs. And by the way, shout out to everybody who have subscribed, everybody who's supporting my content, everybody who's asking me questions. Asanteni sana, thank you so much. Now this I learned from DJ Sackman, these 3 cone drills. Okay, now I am just creating with them. So what I'm doing is I'm attacking the top cone. With hesitation, I stop on a dime and then I pull back slowly, relaxed. I pull back slowly, relaxed, and then I hesitate into the other side. Behind the back, come back. Behind the back, and I pull back. You understand? Just slowly like that. Attack, and then you pull back. You can even now do the same thing. You had a shot, you had a layup. You understand? You can even pull back and go into another thing. It's a matter of being creative. Okay. Yes. There you go, guys. So I hope you guys got some value out of that short workout sessions. You can even do that for like 2 sets if you have more time. I hope it helps you elevate your ball handling abilities and skills to help you become a better player and to be able to be a contributor to your team. You understand? Other than that, people, I started a H4G podcast this week. Okay, and if you just go to Instagram, that's where you're starting from. If you go to Instagram, you look for H4G podcast. H4G podcast, basically Hoops for Greatness podcast. Okay, and we're going to be having conversations, stories, ideas, perspective, opinions on things that can help us grow as athletes, as basketball players outside the basketball court, because the fact is we spend more time outside the basketball court, so we must be able to live our lives also, to balance our lives also, to learn as much as possible to help us live our lives as human beings to our fullest potential, if I can put it that way. Okay, so go on Instagram, follow that page, and yes, let us create, let us grow together. Other than that, people, love your life, live fully, and create a legacy. Till next week, it's your boy Odhiambo, and I'm out.